Hi, it's Cheryl here, your knowledge broker. I'm often asked, what does under contract mean when it comes to buying a home? Now, that means that the buyer and seller have agreed to terms, a meeting of the minds, if you will. But the deal is still in its early stages and may or may not come to fruition. Now, when under contract, there may be contingencies. For example, the contingencies that has to be met. For example, a financial contingency. That means that the buyer has been pre-approved for financing, but depending upon the underwriter's findings, they may or may not have a deal. They may become ineligible for the loan. But you know what? The loan officers, they're pretty good at clearing up conditions. And the transaction, it moves forward to closing like we like to see. We like to move forward. Then there's the appraisal contingency, meaning that the property must appraise for the purchase price or higher. We're always looking for higher so that we can have equity. Now, if it's not met, then the deal could become null and void. But oddly enough, during these times, even when we go over the list price of $10,000 or $20,000, the appraisal come back in favor of the buyer. So that contingency has really been met, and we can move forward to closing. Then there's the inspection contingency. After the inspector returned the report with their findings, the buyer has the opportunity to negotiate the repairs or cancel the contract altogether with the seller. They may go back and forth for a little bit, then come to the meeting of the minds again and move forward to closing. The repairs are done. Yay! Then we have the sales contingency, where the contract states that a buyer, who is actually the seller too, will only complete the transaction if they can sell their current home. Now that's tricky, getting all three of them to close simultaneously, but it happens, and we go on to closing. You see, I love closing. Then there are contingencies like court approvals and lender approvals. The lenders, that's when it's a short sale. Now, once the terms are agreed upon and the contingencies are met, the transaction is now in pending status and is waiting for a clear to close from the lenders so we can move forward. Now, that's it in a nutshell, and I know I went all the way around, but there you have it, what it means to be under contract. Peace.